Hey everyone, and welcome to Kognito Key. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the secret building blocks of all artificial intelligence. This is the stuff that powers literally everything, from your smart home devices to the most advanced AI systems on the planet. So to really wrap our heads around AI, let's think about it this way. What if you look at the world as a series of problems, and every AI we build is the solution, custom designed to tackle one of those problems? This simple frame, it's the key to understanding everything else.
All right, first things first, the AI world. See, to build a great solution, you have to understand the problem inside and out. In AI, this problem space, this world our AI lives in, has a name, the environment.
The environment is, well, it's everything the AI can sense and interact with. It could be a really simple world, like a chessboard, where all the rules are clear, or it could be as complex and chaotic as a busy city street during rush hour.
Okay, so if the environment is our problem, who's the hero we send in to solve it? In the world of artificial intelligence, our hero is called the agent. This is the part of the AI that actually does all the work. Put simply, the agent is the doer. It perceives its world using sensors, like a car's camera, your phone's GPS, or a thermostat's temperature reader. And then it acts on that world using actuators, things like the car's wheels, the phone's speaker, or the switch that turns on your furnace. And here's the cool part. Every single agent runs on this constant three-step loop. First, it perceives what's going on. Then its brain decides what to do about it, and finally, it acts. Perceive, decide, act. It's like the fundamental heartbeat of all AI, going over and over again.
But, and this is a big but, not all agents are created equal. Just like in a video game, our agent can level up, evolving from a total beginner into a super smart master. Let's take a look at these different levels of intelligence.
At level 1, we have the simple Reflex agent. This guy lives completely in the moment. It just follows a basic if this, then that rule. A perfect example is a smart thermostat. If the room is cold, then turn on the heat. That's it. It has zero memory. It just reacts. Now for a level up, we're adding a superpower, memory. This is a model-based agent. It doesn't just react anymore. It actually remembers what's happened to build an internal model of its world. This is a huge deal because it lets the agent handle situations where it can't see everything at once, like knowing a car is still there even after it drives behind a building.
Next, let's add a sense of purpose. A goal-based agent doesn't just react or remember, it has a destination in mind. Think about your GPS. If your goal is to get to a specific address, it doesn't just react to the next turn. It's actively searching and planning the entire route to get you there. It's proactive.
Now things get even smarter. This is a utility-based agent. It adds a whole new layer of efficiency. It knows there are lots of ways to get to the destination, so it asks which path is the best one. Is it the fastest? The one with no traffic? The most scenic? It weighs the options to maximize its utility. In other words, to get the absolute best result.
And finally, we hit the ultimate level up, the learning agent. This is the real game changer. This agent is designed to improve itself. It starts with some basic knowledge, but with every action it takes, it learns from the outcome. An AI like ChatGPT is a great example. It gets more accurate and helpful because it's constantly learning from all the data it sees. This is how AI gets truly intelligent. An agent's intelligence is really put to the test by the kind of world, or playground, let's call it, that it has to operate in. Let's quickly look at how different these playgrounds can be. So first, can the agent see everything? On one hand, you have a game like chess. The world is fully observable. You see all the pieces all the time. But then you have a situation like driving a car, where the world is only partially observable. You have no idea what's just around that blind corner, and your agent has to be smart enough to handle that uncertainty. Next, how predictable is the world? A deterministic world is like a math problem. 2 plus 2 will always equal 4. The outcome is guaranteed. But a lot of the real world is stochastic, which is just a fancy way of saying it's random, like a roll of the dice. You know what could happen, but you can't be 100% sure what will happen.
And last, does the world wait for you? In a static environment, like a puzzle, the world just sits there patiently while the agent thinks. But in a dynamic world, like a busy video game, things are constantly changing. The agent has to think and act fast, otherwise the opportunity is gone.
So, we've talked about agents leveling up and all these different worlds. So what? What's the big takeaway from all this? Well, it all comes down to finding the perfect match. The entire challenge of modern AI is this. You have to build the right kind of agent for the specific environment it's going to face. You wouldn't use a basic level 1 reflex agent to drive a car in a dynamic, unpredictable world, right? That would be a complete disaster. You need a sophisticated agent for a sophisticated problem. It all boils down to this single foundational idea. The success of any AI starts with a deep, deep understanding of its environment. Only then can you design a hero, an agent that is truly equipped to solve the problem.
So I'll leave you with this thought. We are building more and more powerful agents every single day, and our world keeps presenting us with more and more complex problems. As these two things continue to evolve, what incredible challenges do you think these future AI agents will solve for us next? If you enjoyed breaking down these building blocks of AI with me today, please give this explainer a like, share it with someone who's curious, and of course, be sure to subscribe to Kognito Key so you don't miss our next one. Thank you so much for joining me.